of those other narratives, and newly tolerant of those whom they formerly regarded as enemies, but actively.
Turkish graduate teachers from Turkey, that's what the data that I've collected. So my thesis didn't look at teachers that were located locally within Australia or other places, but personally myself, I know that there are teachers like that locally, and they haven't migrated from overseas, and that dedication seems to be picking up by them too. So they're also going through those, not just moving overseas, but also looking at the teaching profession as, the things that I've talked about,
How that Gülen inspires schools rather than just the quality of the scientific teachings. And second principle is human. Talking about schools in Central Asia, it has external validity and many similar outputs in other Gülen-inspired schools all over the world. I had the unique opportunity to experience Gülen movement's education approach when I was a student at Gülen-inspired school located in Narva city in southeast part of Kyrgyzstan, close to Chinese border. Later on, after graduation, I experienced such an education process from a different angle. So this time being on the other side of the classroom, working as an educator in Gülen-inspired school in Bishkek, the capital of Kyrgyzstan, as well as in Johannesburg in South Africa and Turkey. A Greek melody in spite of their insignificant physical positions and the source for existence all contained within a small body.
Protestant schools, Roman Catholic schools, and also non-Christian religion schools. It's a very general question. And I think that the main difference is that in the Gülen schools there are not lessons of religions, strictly religious lessons. Students at the schools, yes, they are members of Roman Catholic Church, they are members of Islam community, but they don't participate in lessons of religions. In confessional schools, there are very strong accent on religious lessons. I'm Roman Catholic believer, and I don't tell that this is better, this is worse.
And for that matter, the informal aspects of that system, the Rumi Forum, the Dialogue Institute, the lectures, the study trips, all of that has a heavy intellectual basis and not just a moral basis. And one of the things about which Gülen writes a great deal, and in part he tips his hat to Nursi as someone who had brought this up earlier in the century, that the notion specifically that science and religion are incompatible with each other is a false notion. And one of the emphases in Gülen's writings, and therefore in the schools, is that faith, morality, spirituality, feeling, emotion.
Humans carry a holy secret that makes them equal to the entire universe with all their wealth of character, a wealth that can be developed to excellence. Educational approach based on humanism is very constructive.